That's the sound of a supercharger. We're gonna spend the day to put on the Magnuson Supercharger on our off-road chase vehicle. Yes, I know I'm wearing socks with sandals. Don't make fun of me. What are those? This is my 2007 Toyota FJ Cruiser, and we actually use this to chase racing. It's a 6-speed manual. After lifting it and after putting 33-inch tires on it, it's a lot slower. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, just re-gear it, but re-gearing it, you know, it'll help a little bit, but what I really want is more power. So my friends at Magnuson sent over their supercharger kit, which we're gonna install, and should be fun. Last time driving it stock horsepower, got leaf sitting up the tent. We're gonna do this outside because I don't have any other space. Oh, pop the hood. All right, buy stock 260 odd horsepower. All right, it's ready, right? It's ready to go on?
Yes, toss it on.
Let's do it. About to throw it on right now.
Make sure when you throw it on, you stand about 4 feet away. Good shuck.
All right, where does it go? Right there? Okay. Man, it is such a long way to go. So we're just removing some hoses here. This is the actual unit. Oh yeah, look at that.
Well, that's a unit, all right.
Look at this. Here's some things. This is, I think this might be the most important part of the whole build here. See, this is what lets other people know that we're gonna take them to Gapplebee's.
I'm supercharged.
If they try to race us. Well, what's cool is it actually comes with this bully dog little tuner thing, but it comes with literally everything you need. Here's the intercooler. So we are gonna replace the belt. A brand new one from Toyota is not that much, so we figured, you know, this car is a 2007, so it's pretty much the first year of it. I've done everything I can to update it, including strengthening the motor mounts. That's kind of a weak point of the 2007s. Also, there's no external fuel pump or fuel filters, so we did an upgrade on that. There's so many things. Of course, you know, the King shocks, that helped on the ride department so much. Of course, I have the 1552 wheels and Yokohama Geolander tires. On the looks department and function, KC really hooked it up with those lights. I think I really, they're actually LED. They look old school, but they're actually LED. And I really like the fact that it kind of matches the front end of the car, which, you know, has round headlights. But everyone thinks this is a Trail Teams edition. We actually got all the Trail Teams parts for it, every single piece. Now we're giving it real performance, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Why are you taking that out? The supercharger, that's the supercharger.
The one thing I did notice is the manuals, the brake booster line is capped as opposed to the automatic, and it's missing a whole extra harness that was down here, I guess, on the automatic that the manual doesn't have. So I don't know what those do, but it was one less step, so.
There you go. Manual is better.
I like to think that by us doing this, it definitely means that anybody at their house could do this as long as they have some tools, because, I mean, the instructions are definitely really good from Magnuson, so if you just have a bit of basic mechanical knowledge and reading skills.
We're not mechanics at all.
We take photos.
Yeah. All right. Look, I'll be real with you guys. We're photographers. We love cars. I love playing with my cars, but we're limited to bolt-ons only, okay? This is kind of the stretch for us, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, this is easy. we're actually going to use the stock throttle body. So the intake manifold will come off. So we're going to clean this.
I'm going to take it off and clean it.
Good call. Okay.
So what you doing here?
You know how I like to tape up my cameras and lenses? I'm doing that to my cars. All right, injectors are out. Now we're going to take the spark plugs out. It's actually a lot easier to take the spark plugs out because the intake manifold is off. We'll clean this a little bit. There's some carbon buildup on the throttle body. Not too bad, but I'm actually surprised how easy it is so far.
Thank you, Toyota.
Yeah, thanks, Toyota. And honestly, the instructions are so clear. Every single step is like this bolt. This is the one bolt that you move for this entire instruction page. Then the next page, next bolt. Perfect. Oh!
Makes me want to supercharge everything.
Yeah, supercharge all the things. Oh! Oh! What in my mouth? Alright, so the stock ones are like, what, like 15 cc's? These are like 5,000 cc injectors, see? Because they're orange and the stock ones are green.
It's science.
Okay, rail's ready. It's the simplest things that bring me so much joy. Brand new spark plugs is one of them. You got fuel. Injection. It's going down. Look at this. Alright, throttle body's all clean. We're taking off the radiator now, right?
Radiator and fan. I guess I leave the fan in, then remove the radiator shroud, and then the whole fan assembly comes out also. Time.
It's time. It's coming out. Oh, it's in pretty good condition still, looks like.
Yeah, besides this.
Oh, a little dusty. A little off-road action. Ooh, now we got a lot of room in here. Alright, so one of the things that we're doing that the instructions don't mention is actually replacing the Serpentine belt. This is a 13-year-old car. It's a teenager now. You just don't know how long the belt's gonna last, so we just got a new Toyota one. And we're putting that in right now. This one actually surprisingly is in pretty good condition, huh?
Yeah.
Are there any cracks at all? Yeah, see, it's just hairline, like it's starting to kind of get aged because it's just old rubber. And from getting heated and cooled and heated and cooled, it's
And
not gonna
scent.
last. And scent. Oh, it's been sent all right. Some of these pulleys are actually being reused, but like for example, this one just gets an extension, right?
Yeah, so basically those are for the supercharger belts from the actual supercharger unit. So the supercharger runs off a pulley, and then that pulley isn't actually piggybacking off of the serpentine belt from the motor, but rather its own serpentine belt, which are what these pulleys are for.
So I found your problem here, Leaf. This tank is too small.
So my strategy was go to Harbor Freight and spend as little as possible, and I think that means you have to buy another compressor, so you end up spending more.
I think this is the whole photographer shouldn't be working on cars thing. All right, update. My neighbor Roger brought over this pretty crazy impact that we're gonna try. and he actually brought over a 22 millimeter socket, so we'll have a go at it again. It is 200 foot-pounds. We actually pretty much have to remove the whole front end now because we can't actually fit it in there. That's a big thing. I don't know what to say about that.
Ooga dooga.
He is huge. Wow.
Say hello to my loafer.
Oh, that was it. Yeehaw. Damn, photographers.
Thank you, Roger.
Yeah. Thanks, neighbor.
Look at that.
Hey, photographers can work on cars. Barely.
It's just like we have the right cameras. We don't have the right tools though.
Ooh.
This thing's keyed.
Oh,
So you gotta make sure it lines up with the key in there. Get a little, it's locked in.
Oh, so that's the new bolt.
Yep, it's a bit longer.
All right, day 2 of the supercharger install. So what's going on, Leaf?
I don't even know anymore.
I think it's done, right? I mean, it's good. We can drive like this, right?
Yeah.
Like now the air is just gonna go directly in here.
This is blowhole.
All right, let's get to it.
All right.
80s montage starts now. So the useful thing is that they supplied pretty much all new hoses to reroute. For example, like the heater hoses. We just kind of cut these to length, and then that way it gives more room for the supercharger. They pretty much supply everything you need, which is nice because then you don't have to source like weird rubber hoses and stuff.
The only thing you actually have to source is coolant, which is pretty standard.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. So we just went to the Toyota dealership to get their standard red or pink coolant. Look how neat everything is. Everything is so organized. Oh, I need to sneeze.
We'll cut that in.
Okay. All right, so part of what we're doing right now is just kind of rerouting the heater hoses, and we're making a little more room for the supercharger. The nice thing is we can actually repurpose some of the HPS silicone hoses. We're just making them shorter, or we're just modifying them a little bit. But this one just kind of goes back to the block over here. Okay, so we just took the stock gaskets off and we put them on the supercharger. I guess they're just not that bad. I mean, they look like they're in pretty good condition, so I think we can reuse them. But what's cool is you can actually see the heat exchanger inside of here. So Leaf, how much horsepower do you think I'm making right now?
600
You're just
to
turning
the
it.
pulley.
600 to the pulley.
Where the flames come out.
Yeah. Right there, right
Heater
there.
pipes. Apparently, I guess this.
Oh, that's got to be hard to get off.
Let me read the instructions. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, it is. Yeah. So it forces the air through here. Okay.
So, heat exchanger, I guess. Bless you!
Oh my God! I keep sneezing. Oh, cool! Look. Wee. It's like a mini relief throttle body. So,
Alright.
so the when you're shifting or when you let off, all the extra air just goes out that way. All right, so just put these bolts in. This is actually what bolts it to the motor. But what's crazy is that they're threaded on the first part, and then it's free after that. And the reason why they do that is because they don't want you to accidentally drop it into the motor. Could you imagine the disaster? The disaster that it would be if you actually drop one of these bolts inside of the engine. Ooh.
And how would you know? Because it's not like when you're done, like how you know if you did a good job is how many parts are left over. Because if they all fell in the engine, you wouldn't know that they're missing. That's like...
Here we go. Supercharger's going in. Just throw it in. Just throw it in. All right. So. Oh, is this threading?
Mm-hmm.
Just drop a socket into there.
Bam!
Bam! I love how clean it looks compared to the rest of the engine.
Give it some time.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get it dirty real
Give it
quick.
2 weeks.
You will get it dirty real quick.
It's almost like this kit was designed for this car.
It fits so good.
Yeah, it's like no cutting, no hot glue, none of the usual things we have to do to make our cars work.
No sawing, no grinders.
Mm.
Crazy. I'm inside the engine bay. This is the easiest way to work on it. He's trying to be inside forever. Get him out.
He almost hit full boost.
Sorry, bud. All right, moment of truth. Sealed forever until we take it apart next time. Think it's good. Okay.
So those go on to 21 foot-pounds of, or sorry, 9 foot-pounds of torque. You know what's crazy?
What?
Once you tighten that, everything else is reassembly, minus install of that.
And then it's time to go.
Boogie.
What? Right off the bat, what? This kid is so well made.
I mean, I trust them if Toyota trusts them.
Yeah. I just need the 1/4-inch drive with one. What? I didn't think we would have to do this, guys, but we're actually looking for the 10 mil. I hate this so much.
Oh God.
Oh my God. This is real life. This is not good. Leaf, where'd you put the 10 mil?
No.
No, this is not funny. This is not a joke. Where is the 1/4-inch drive 10 mil? Is it in here? Is it here?
It was on this.
Are you sure it's not in here?
Right here, right here.
Oh, crisis averted.
They're standing up.
Leaf.
You know how they don't look the same when they're standing up.
All right, supercharger belt going on. Here we go. There we go. There we go. It's on. It's on. We're making boost. We're making boost. All right. Throttle body's going back on. Good on that. All right. You know things got serious when we have to remove the bumper. Now we're actually gonna put the water to air cooler on. Oh wow, okay, got it. All right, water to air pump is in, and the water to air cooler is mounted. All right, so kind of finishing up the plumbing here. Oh. That's good. Okay. Man, they thought of everything. so now we're wiring up the water pump, the electric water pump here. So that actually runs the air to water cooler. It routes through this headlight area. And then it goes all the way around. That's the reservoir tank for it. Alright, pretty much everything in the front is connected. Leaf, you good?
Oh, I'm good.
What's next? Bumper and stuff?
I put the bumper on.
Oh.
I didn't put the grill on.
Oh, he's just assembling the front right now. I'm kind of looking at these instructions to, I guess, load the tune. But step by step, we'll do that. So let's see, we'll go to Toyota FJ. Oh! 4-liter engine, manual, because this is a manual transmission. That one. That looks good. Yes. Alright, selected. Now it's loading. Yeah, it's funny, this whole time we're joking. We're done. It's installed. It's ready. We're actually done. It's done. We're actually done. We haven't started it yet though, so we're still kind of buttoning everything up, filling coolant and all that, double checking. Here we go. Moment of truth. We're gonna start it. Alright, so I loaded the software. It's a little nerve-wracking because it warns you so many times, do not touch the key at all. Plug the car into a battery charger just so the ECU has enough power to not turn off, because if anything interrupts you actually loading the tune, then it'll basically brick the car and you can't start it. It won't run. This thing is pretty intuitive. Actually, I really liked the instructions. They were really easy to use. So basically what you do is you install it. It kind of recognizes what car it is, so it knows what tune to download. So then it tells it like loads a file onto the SD card. Then you plug it into your computer. Then you actually download the tune directly from Bully Dog. Then you take the SD card, put it back in there, and it actually loads the tune onto the ECU. All right, so we're gonna start it. Let's see how it goes. Ready? Breaking in the belt, you think?
I don't know. Is the RPMs and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it. It's just warming up. Let's check it out. Let it run. Let it run! Yes, we did it!
This is sweet!
Sweet, bro! We did it! The photographers did it! Idle normal, coolant normal, no leaks. Is it loud?
Yeah, out here.
Really? Oh, we're making boost now. What? That is sick. All right, that's it. Time for a test drive. Let's do it. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Just while I'm backing up. Well, it definitely sounds different. Just like the littlest throttle application. It sounds different already. Moment of truth. What is it gonna be like?
700 horsepower.
So much power. Oh, that sound. That sound is good.
go exotic hunting?
Like you could hear rushing air like so much. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it was a very slow truck. Now it's just
Kind of slow.
Yeah. Not bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Well, we're definitely gonna take it out. We're gonna go off-roading with it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. You can actually use this thing for what it's designed for, which is off-roading, not just driving on the street. All right.